It's Friday, October 11th, and when it's Friday, you know what that means. It's time for Comics Forever. Welcome back to Comics Forever, the weekly show where I tell you about all the comics that we love that you should be reading. We are fully into October. It's a third of the way through the month. Halloween is almost here. I still haven't even screen tested my costume. So, hint as to what that is. It involves a lot of latex paint, so get ready for that. But to celebrate Halloween early, I've got two more horror comics for you. Let's get right into it. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees is out in trade paperback. If you watch this show on any kind of regular basis, you've probably heard me talking about this book a bunch already, and that is because it rules. It's also very popular on I think it went viral on TikTok or something, so a lot of people are coming in and telling me that they read this book on YouTube. Don't do that. Buy the book. Buy the book. It's not the same. You gotta read the book. And this one especially is so good. Essentially, it's the story of Samantha, the friendly hardware store owner, who happens to also be a serial killer. So when another serial killer winds up in her palatial little town, she has to find out who it is before the cops find her, because the spot is getting hot, you know. So it's Dexter meets Winnie the Pooh. It looks like Winnie the Pooh, but she's doing a Dexter. Yeah, this book rules. The entire thing is out now in this graphic novel, and get it for some very juxtaposed, bizarre, spooky times. Plus, out new this week, Dracula, a storybook portfolio by J.H. Williams. Now, what is a storybook portfolio? I'm so glad you asked. It's a storybook and a portfolio. So this is over 150 pages of gorgeous J.H. Williams paintings that also have prose to accompany them. So he could have just put out a Dracula-themed, gothic, cool as hell, like art book, but instead he decided to put prose along with it. So it's telling a narrative within these gorgeous paintings. I would have bought either him writing a Dracula story or an art book that's all Dracula themed. But this is both, and it rules. So make sure you grab a copy of Dracula, a storybook portfolio, before they're gone. That is it for this week's Comics Forever. Thank you for joining me. If you need more spooky recommendations in the meantime, make sure you check out my podcast, Tales from the Short Box. And if you're not able to shop with us in store, make sure you go to bravenewworldscomics.com for all of your spooky needs. And until next Friday, Comics Forever.